Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're diving into a world where rolling the dice meets, rolling out content.
Okay.
Get this. We're talking about becoming digital casino nomads. I'm already hooked.
Yeah, it's a fascinating concept, right? The guidebook we're exploring, basically, it lays out this roadmap for anyone who wants to build a brand around casinos, poker, sports, travel, even food.
Okay, so you're telling me I can combine, my love for blackjack with my travel bug, share it with the world, and potentially make a living.
Yeah.
This is basically a dream come true.
That's the idea. And what's so fascinating is the sheer amount of content opportunities within this niche.
Right.
Think about it. There's always a game on, a tournament happening, a new restaurant to try, a travel destination to explore.
Yeah.
The possibilities really are endless.
No more writer's block. Right.
Right.
That's a huge plus for anyone who's ever stared at a blank page.
Absolutely. This guidebook claims to provide a blueprint for turning that constant stream of activity into a location-independent lifestyle. And frankly, yeah, I'm intrigued too.
Let's unpack this whole digital casino nomad lifestyle a bit further, shall we?
Okay.
Paint me a picture.
Okay.
What does a typical day look like for someone living this dream?
Well, imagine waking up in a swanky hotel suite in Monaco, having your morning coffee overlooking, the Mediterranean.
Okay.
Then you spend a few hours creating a vlog about your latest casino experience, sharing your poker strategies, or even just documenting your travels for your followers.
Okay, now you're just showing off.
Yeah.
But seriously, it sounds amazing. So you're saying you could film a high-stakes poker game in Vegas 1 week.
Right.
They'd be sipping cocktails on a beach in Bali, editing your footage the next.
Exactly. And the beauty is you're not limited to just one of those passions.
Right.
This guidebook encourages you to blend them together.
Yeah.
Love poker and food. Imagine creating a series on the best restaurants in casino towns around the world.
This is giving me so many ideas already.
Yeah.
But how does this whole digital nomad thing actually work? It sounds amazing, but is it really possible to make a living from this?
That's where things get interesting. The guidebook dives into the business side of becoming a digital casino nomad,
Okay.
which sets it apart from just being a fun idea.
Okay.
It emphasizes building a brand, not just a travelogue.
So we're talking about treating this like a real business,
Yes.
not just a hobby. Right.
Exactly. The guidebook stresses that you're creating valuable content for a specific audience, and there are strategies to monetize that passion.
Okay.
We're not just talking YouTube ad revenue here, although that's definitely part of it.
Right.
Think affiliate marketing, brand sponsorships,
Okay.
even creating and selling your own merchandise.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Affiliate marketing, merchandise. What does that look like in the context of a digital casino nomad?
Right.
Give me some examples.
Okay, imagine this. You're filming a video about your favorite poker tournament in Vegas.
Okay.
You could have affiliate links in the description, right, for the casino's website.
Right.
The poker set you use, even the snazzy outfit you're rocking.
So people click on my link, make a purchase,
Right.
and boom, you get a cut. I like the sound of this.
Yeah.
But what about merchandise? Are we talking I Heart Vegas t-shirts or something more creative?
Think bigger.
Well,
Let's say you've built a following for your poker strategy videos.
Right.
Why not create and sell your own line of poker strategy guides?
Right.
Or, even branded merchandise. People trust your expertise.
Right.
They enjoy your content, and now they can rep your brand.
Right.
It's a win-win.
That's actually brilliant. But let's get real for a second.
Okay.
This all sounds amazing, but I imagine there are some challenges to being a digital casino nomad.
Sure.
What does the guidebook say about handling things like taxes, visas, and all that practical stuff?
You're right. It's not all glitz and glamour. The guidebook dedicates an entire section to the kind of less glamorous but equally important business side of things.
Okay.
It stresses the importance of forming an LLC, getting familiar with tax regulations, and choosing nomad-friendly destinations.
Yeah, LLC.
Yeah.
That sounds a bit intimidating.
Yeah.
Break it down for me. Why is an LLC so crucial for a digital casino nomad?
It's all about protecting yourself and your assets. As a digital casino nomad, you're running a business, right?
Right.
And an LLC provides a legal buffer between your personal and business finances.
Yeah, okay.
Plus, it can open up tax advantages you wouldn't have as an individual.
Tax advantages. You've got my attention. But taxes can be a headache, even without factoring in international travel and multiple income streams.
Oh, yeah.
Does the guidebook offer any tips on navigating that minefield?
Absolutely. It emphasizes connecting with a CPA who understands the unique challenges and opportunities of a digital casino nomad lifestyle.
Okay.
This could save you a lot of money and stress in the long run.
That's a relief to hear.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got the business side covered.
Right.
But what about the actual content creation process?
Yeah.
What kind of skills do I need to make it as a digital casino nomad?
The guidebook provides like a comprehensive toolkit, assuring readers that they don't need to be tech wizards to get started.
Right.
It breaks down essential skills like video editing, social media marketing, and even SEO optimization.
SEO. You lost me there. That sounds a bit technical.
It's simpler than you think. SEO stands for search engine optimization.
Okay.
And it's how you make sure your amazing content actually gets seen.
Okay.
Think about it. When you're searching for information online,
Right.
you use keywords. Right?
Yeah. So if I'm searching for best poker tournaments in Europe,
Exactly.
I'm using those keywords to find relevant content.
Exactly. SEO is about making sure your videos, blog posts, social media posts all use the right keywords.
Okay.
So that when people search for things related to casinos, poker, travel, whatever your niche is,
Right.
they find you.
That's incredibly valuable.
Yeah.
It's like having a secret weapon to attract a larger audience.
Right.
But what about the tech stuff? I'm not exactly Spielberg over here.
Right. You don't need a Hollywood studio. The guidebook recommends starting with the basics. A decent laptop, a good camera, and a reliable microphone.
Cool.
As you grow, you can invest in things like lighting and editing software.
Okay, so we've talked tech and tools, but what about finding those picture-perfect locations?
Right.
The ones that scream like Digital Casino Nomad.
Right.
Does the guidebook have any tips on choosing where to set up shop, so to speak?
It definitely emphasizes the importance of, strategic destination selection.
Okay.
And it goes beyond just picking a place with like dazzling casinos, although that's always a plus. In my book,
Right.
it encourages you to think about visa requirements, cost of living,
Right.
internet reliability, even factors like personal safety and local laws.
So you're saying I can't just pack my bags and jet off to a remote island with a casino and call it a day?
Well, it's not quite that simple. While that sounds idyllic, you might run into issues with, visa restrictions,
Right.
unreliable internet, or even like legal gray areas when it comes to working remotely.
Right.
The guidebook suggests doing your research and using resources like Nomad List, which provides a ton of information on destinations that cater to digital nomads.
Nomad List.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out. It sounds like a game changer for anyone serious about this lifestyle.
Right.
Now, even though we're talking about potentially winning big and living the dream,
Yeah.
the guidebook doesn't shy away from the importance of financial planning.
Absolutely. It emphasizes that financial savvy is crucial even when you're surrounded by the allure of casinos and high-stakes games.
Right, because let's be real, those roulette wheels and poker tables can be tempting distractions.
Exactly. The guidebook stresses the importance of budgeting, building an emergency fund,
Right,
and being prepared for variable income.
right.
It's all about finding that balance between, enjoying the thrills and managing your finances responsibly.
So it's like having a two-pronged strategy.
Right.
One for crushing it at the casino tables,
Yeah,
and one for crushing it in your business and personal finances.
you got it. And the guidebook provides practical tips for like managing your money using budgeting apps,
Okay.
tracking expenses, and separating business and personal finances.
Right.
It even touches on the importance of having a solid plan for retirement because let's face it,
Yeah.
even digital nomads want to enjoy the fruits of their labor someday.
That's so true. Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here. We've talked about the ins and outs of the lifestyle,
Right.
the business aspects, content creation, and even the importance of financial planning.
Right. It's all connected.
What's the biggest takeaway you want our listeners to walk away with?
For me, it's the emphasis on creating a sustainable and fulfilling lifestyle. This guidebook isn't just about making a quick buck from your love of casinos or poker,
Yeah.
It's about building a brand that reflects your passions, allows you to work from anywhere, and ultimately gives you the freedom to design a life on your own terms.
That's incredibly empowering.
Yeah.
And for anyone listening who's feeling inspired to take the leap,
Yeah.
what's the next step?
Well, the guidebook is your first step. It provides a roadmap, a toolkit, and a treasure trove of resources to help you get started.
Awesome. Consider this deep dive your crash course in becoming a digital casino nomad. If any of this has sparked your interest, you can find more information about the guidebook in the link below.
Yeah, check it out.
And hey, while you're at it, why not subscribe to the Casino Travel Channel for even more insights into this exciting world? This deep dive has just scratched the surface.
It really has.
Imagine what other treasures await.